I don't have any pressing matters right now. Guess I'll walk around town and come back to Sky Finance when I get bored. Like immediately. Because there doesn't seem to be any side quests available. And I'm not really here to sandbox this shit like it's GTA or whatever. It is like my 6th time here. Oh, I had a rumble. I didn't know what that meant.
You must be the asshole that's been tearing up our turf. Know what happens to people that fuck with us? Well, we'll show you.
Oh yeah? You think I'd be in more trouble with fucking with the Yakuza as much as I do? Oh well. Stop it. There you go. He'll rest it off. That guy's really big. Just don't give him an opening. Just don't give him an opening. Just don't give him an opening. That's the exact thing to not do, was to grab him. Guy's got a sword! You get special treatment, sword guy. Just wait till I get the developing heat actions. For some heat actions, after using it many times, you may discover a new additional technique. You can check which heat actions have this potential on the ability screen. Oh. Oh. Now I destroy. Thanks for the sword. I think this doesn't work out for any of you, really. The sword part. Wow, that's not the finishing move I was expecting, given the sword.
Shit. What's a guy like him doing here anyway? Look, just take this and get the hell out of here, right?
I guess the answer is I don't face consequences for fighting Yakuza in these situations because the Yakuza lackeys don't want to admit that they lost to some dude. Again, huh? I have a bad feeling about this. Might as well get it over with. Yeah, they know where you live. Hello? Anybody home? Great. Just the guy I wanted to see. Going somewhere, Akiyama? I mean, this is your office. Give me a break, Suguichi-san. We talked more than enough last time you hauled me in, didn't we? I'm not here to arrest you. I'm here to protect you. So try showing a little gratitude for once. What are you talking about? Just sit your ass down and I'll explain. You sure took your sweet time coming back here. What kind of trouble have you been getting yourself into now? Trust me, I'm too exhausted for trouble. Crazy, I know, but some of us take a break from our regularly scheduled bullshit every now and then. So what do you want? Notice the officers outside? You know, I hadn't before, but now that you mention it, I vaguely recall one or two boys in blue out there. Well, get used to them, wise guy. You're going under 24-hour surveillance for the next few days. Huh? What for? To keep you safe, dimwit. You and your shop. The Shibata family's after you, aren't they? You said so yourself back at the precinct. That doesn't mean I need your watchdogs lording over me. Just spare me the bullshit, alright? You know who cleans up the messes you make? Us. You think babysitting a worthless crook like you is my idea of a good time? Come on, Suguichi-san. Doesn't matter either way now. This dumpster fire is way bigger than a half-wit slimeball like you. What do you mean? The shooting 2 days ago? Shit's about to hit the fan. This fan got a name? Isayo Kutsuragi, captain of the Ueno Saiwa clan. He started making waves.
それで手打ちにしてもらえませんでしょうか。
この金は一体何ですか、堂島会長。
桂木さん、登場会としては今回の騒動これ以上大ごとにはしたくない。それに登場会と上野清和会は二代目時代から25年来の親戚関係がある。ここはお互いことを荒立てないのが得策かと。
なるほど。堂島会長は枝同士の喧嘩にはこのくらいの金があれば十分だと。
いや、そんなつもりはありません。確かに騒動を起こした金村工業は直系柴田組傘下の枝組織かもしれませんが、上野清和会は違う。登場会と同格の親戚です。その金はあくまで今回の騒動の迷惑料だと思ってください。
同格ね。
その額ではご不満ですか。わかりました。入れ。
桂木さん、今回の金村の一件、本当に申し訳ありませんでした。
柴田さんでしたっけ。
はい。
登場会の直系の親分さんともあろうお方が都内の一勢力でしかない組の若頭にそんなに頭割いちゃいけませんよ。それにね、柴田さん、今の時代わざわざ痛い思いしなくてもけじめの取り方は他にもいろいろあるでしょう。登場会さんとうちは親戚関係なんですから。
桂木さん、どういう意味ですか。
堂島会長、今回の騒動、上野清和会としては今までの親戚関係もある以上抗争沙汰にするつもりは元ありません。病床に伏しているうちの総長上野義治も思いは同じです。
桂木さん、
だがこの金と指で全てがチャラというわけにもいかないでしょう。少なくともうちの組員たちは納得しないと思いますよ。堂島会長、今回の騒動で殺された井原の役職をご存知ですか。若頭補佐です。ちょうどあの事件のあった日に就任していたんですよ。
若頭補佐。
そうです。あなた方がチンピラ同士の喧嘩くらいに思っていたこの騒動、実は上野清和としては幹部組員を失うというとんでもない被害を受けているんですよ。正直言いましょう。若頭補佐を殺された代償としてあの金と指一本では釣り合いません。
いや、だがそれは。
おっしゃりたいことはわかります。先ほどは同格だと言ったものの、 所詮は東上界と上の清和会では格が違うだろうと。でもね、うちの組員はそれじゃ納得しないんですよ。表面上東上界とうちは対等な関係のはずですからね。
桂木さん、どうすれば納得してもらえるんですか？
そうですね、うちの井原を殺した犯人新井宏明の首、それが無理ならあの真島さんが今やっている例の事業の経営権をいただきたい。
カムロ町ヒルズの経営権が欲しいと。
はい。
そんな要求は飲めない。飲めるわけがない。
なぜですか？
あの事業は10億20億とかいう規模の話じゃない。数千億規模の案件だ。いくら幹部組員が殺されたとはいえ、人一人の命の代償としては大きすぎる。
堂島会長、勘違いしないでください。上野清和会は金が欲しいわけじゃありません。これは極道としてのメンツの問題なんですよ。堂島会長、あなたは筋の通った方だと聞いてます。だからこそ私の立場も理解してもらえませんでしょうか。さっきも言いましたが、うちとしてはあの新井という男の首があれば十分です。それがあれば下の連中も納得するでしょう。だが万が一新井の首が取れなかった場合、その時は井原と同格の人間を差し出してもらうしかないんですよ。
それは？
そう真島さんです。柏木さんの死後、白鵬会や錦山組といった若頭補佐はなくなってしまった。あの浜崎組も破門となると、自動的に真島さんくらいしか井原の代償となりうる人がいないんですよ。だがさすがに私も井原の代わりに真島さんの首を差し出せとまでは言うつもりはありません。ですからあのビルの建設と経営の権利さえいただければ、それでうちの組員を納得させられます。よくお考えの上ご決断ください。それでは。
Well, then I guess it's war then. Everybody's gonna have to die. Yeah, I'm wondering why he killed that guy. I'm assuming we're gonna get an answer eventually, because he seemed to be fully aware of the weight of it and why it was a very bad call to make, but then he did it. Which raises questions. Man, the Tojo clan boardroom it's having rough times, man. What a depressing and like boring group of people. Like, there's no Kashiwagi, there's no Nishiki, there's no Majima, there's no Kiryu. Like, there's been so many different characters in there. Was it the bald guy from before? I think the new guy with the is that the same name? I think the guy that had the hand brace was the same name as the guy, the bald guy from the first game, so that'd be the same family. There's been both heroes and villains. There's been so many Tojo clan characters in that room that made that room interesting to go to for a scene. We're only getting our first scene with the Tojo clan HQ this relatively late in the game. Not that late, but like it's been a while. So it's like having it appear, you're like, oh yeah, right, we go here sometimes. And then when we go there, I'm like, oh fuck, it's just Daigo Dojima. That's it. It's so bare bones. There's literally repeating character models in that room. I'm serious. If you don't believe me, go back and check. They repeat character models. They can't even come up with like 10 unique character models to have in that room, even though they're like unnamed and unvoiced characters that don't do anything. Like they can't even have the pretense that they're actually a group of important people that we should give a shit about. It's just a fucking faceless goon room of repeating characters. And then Daigo Dojima, that's the Tojo Clan HQ. Oh man. It's in hard times by the time you get to Yakuza 4, huh? That's what happens when you have a franchise that has to have so many shocking deaths, is eventually you go back to the actual organization that's at the core of all this, and you're like, well, the guy that we set up to inherit this place inherited it, but that's, there's no one left. It's also admittedly what happens when you have, coupled with the deaths, you have the fact that the franchise focuses on Kiryu, a character who immediately stops being a Yakuza and spends the franchise doing parallel things instead. So the growing cast of characters he knows are all not Yakuza members for the most part, but instead like characters from Stardust and stuff like that. It's pretty much just Majima, who's often not at those meetings. I think he's of a rank that would take him to those meetings. I've lost track. So they're going to war, is what seems likely, or they're going to try to track down. Cause I doubt that they're going to. It seems unlikely that they would execute Majima, or give up his ridiculous amount of property, because he's like where all the money comes from in the Tojo clan. It's like the built-in explanation of why people put up with him, because he's fucking crazy. So they're probably going to hunt for the guy that actually did the killing, and then maybe we'll get context for why he did it. Maybe one of the characters we play as will get slated to try to find him or something. Or who knows, maybe they'll dramatically be like, hey, we're gonna kill Majima, because that's just how you raise the stakes, is you threaten to kill the fan-favorite character, I guess. That about sums it up. Huh. And the end result? The Tojo, particularly Shibata's crew, are scrambling to track Arai down before the cops or the Ue no Saiwa get their claws on him. Too bad nobody's got a clue where he is. We've been keeping an eye on the people he's buddy-buddy with, hoping he'll try and make contact, which lands us in the here and now. So that's why you've been hounding me and Keto. Pretty much. So, we're gonna be keeping this dump you call an office under our thumb for a while. Which means no waltzing around town like it's business as usual, got that? Noted. What does that mean? But I've got sub-stories to do. Good. I'm out of here. Just a sec there, Suguichi-san. What now? You're in criminal investigation, right? Why go out of your way to poke your nose into this? I thought organized crime is usually in charge of this kind of stuff. That's none of your damn business. Sorry, just curious. Though if you ask me, I bet you're hoping to score enough brownie points to finally bag that nice fat promotion from HQ. You shut your damn mouth. I said stay out of it. Alright, forget I said anything. Does make me think, though. What am I even doing here? Doing anymore? Suguichi-san? Forget it. Just thinking out loud for a second there. You see a lot of shit go down when you've been in the force almost 3 decades. Hey, looks like you've got a customer. So how do they know who's safe to let in, anyway? Excuse me? Oh, I've been waiting for you. Please, sit. So about that $1 billion. Thanks for stopping by. No, I should be thanking you. If you say so. Now, you're sure you want to do this? Yes, I have nowhere else to turn. Whatever the test, I'm prepared to take it. Great. Let's get started. I couldn't help but look at her knees because of the last character with the distressing legs. And it's like, yeah, they're shaped like human. Just raises the question all the more, what was going on before? I guess it's just a really low poly model that got a little too close to the camera. Okay, you ready to go? Go? Where? Out on the town. The first part of this test is a date with yours truly. A date? Let's see. How about we start by buying you a nice new dress? And maybe a necklace or two. Akiyama, what's your deal? Shopping? You know I can't afford that right now. What kind of guy makes his date foot the bill? Come on, it's my treat. Huh? But... Sorry, but this is part of the test. We need to make you as stunning as possible. I don't like this anymore, Akiyama. I liked the mission statement originally, but the way that this gets weird the moment the person on the other end is a woman on a regular basis is just creeping me out at this point. You said you'd do whatever it took, right? This is like some fucking like Weinstein shit. That's right. Great. Shall we then? Like this is creepy pressuring. Oh yeah, you're completely fucked and you need money? Well, I guess I can just get you to do whatever I want you to now, because this is the only opportunity, right? You ready? Where would you like to start? Your dress or your accessories? I don't mind either way, but are you sure about this? I feel bad having you buy so much for me. It's nothing, honestly. Like I said, we need to make you absolutely stunning. Now let's go. The way that he like pushes people into the sex industry and now he's like forcing someone on a date with her, it's like, this is... not exactly the glowing beacon you were setting yourself up as at the beginning. Apparently I'm not close enough. I must have to go down here because I can't go in that building. We must be going to an underground store. This will be new. All these people around. Who the fuck you think you are walking by without saying even a hello? That's how we do things here. Guess I'll have to beat some manners into you. You didn't say hi to me? Die. You just do that to every single random. Look at this crowd just sprinting in. They're so excited. You didn't like that? Not doing so great? Enjoy wall. It'll always support you in your time of need. My apologies, I was the one who forgot his manners. I hope this makes up for my rudeness. That was an occurrence. Milestone's one of my favorite dress shops. I'm sure they'll have something here that suits you. Alright. Good to see you, Akiyama-san. Hey there. I'm here looking for a nice new dress for this girl here. Think you can help me pick something out for her? Of course, sir. Let's see. What do you think of these? Two options. The mermaid gown and the halter gown. Specifically fixated on, she likes wine color apparently. That'll be 0 yen, Jesus. Thank you very much. The dress is absolutely perfect for you if you don't mind me saying. You can send the bill over to my secretary, Hana-chan. Sorry for the trouble. It's no trouble at all, sir. We'll do just that. Please come again soon. That takes care of the dress. Next come the accessories. Let's play a visit to Les Marches, shall we? Okay. Go down? God, it's so nice basically not having loading screens. Wow. Wow. How big is this area? Huh. They really leaned in on underground Kamurocho. It's kind of surreal to have new areas in a place that you feel familiar with. This place goes multiple layers deep, and you can come up in completely different locations. Let's buy some accessories here. I'll find something that looks good on you. Okay. Welcome, Akiyama-san. Looking for something in particular? Elegant and chain. Will that be all for you, sir? Yeah, that's all. Just send the bill over to my secretary, Hana-chan. Sorry for the trouble. No trouble at all, sir. Let me walk you to the door. Thank you, sir. We hope to see you again soon. This is where he pulls out his rug. He pulls out the rug from under us, and he's like, "Haha! I was only pretending to be a creep. It was actually for this reason." It's like, sure, great. Why were you doing that, though? That just leaves your hair, makeup, and nails. You mind going it alone from here? Oh, that'll probably take a while. Just tell them Akiyama said to put it on Sky Finance's tab. Thank you. Meet me over at Elise when you're done. It's right across the street from the Millennium Tower. I'll be waiting for you. Okay. And go do your womanly stuff. It's gonna take a while, so I'll just be over here. Oh, wait. What? The sequence of events is so strange. I guess I just genuinely have absolutely nothing else going on. Well, I guess to roleplay the idea that a bunch of time is passing, because she'll be on there for hours. I guess we'll head back to Sky Finance, where now we've reached the stage where there's a bunch of stuff. I guess the side quests weren't available until we deal with just the fact that the police were camping at my place. That needed to be acknowledged or something. It's a little distracting, and I'm definitely just thinking about, like, what is this gonna be? What's your deal, Akiyama? There's already like a certain like game show cruelty when you have a game show and you're like, wow, everybody's gonna compete for this money, and if they don't get it, then their life's back to being fucked. Since some of those people are like really desperate for it and all that, so there's like a sadness to game show stuff sometimes, and physical competitions and things like that. But going to the next stage of it being like, go work in the sex industry or go on a date with me and maybe other things, is like, oh no, this is creepier than worse than that stuff. Is this Sky Finance? Whoops. Yeah, it is. Are you a customer? Can you help me? I need money. Oh, won't you please give me a loan? Now, just calm down. Let's head up to my office and I'll hear what you have to say. Oh, thank goodness. It's a choice? You can, like, choose not... I guess because you maybe just didn't want to do the quest and you just ran into one accident. Otherwise, I'm like, this is what you're here for, right? Now then, what seems to be the problem? My name's Nishihama, and I run into a consulting business. It's my daughter. She's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? Have you contacted the police? How could I? The kidnapper told me bad things would happen to her if I called the cops. If I'm here because I need money to pay them off. They're demanding a ransom. Well, yes. Most kidnappings fail, you know. The police often wind up catching the criminals in the end, so you might want to try them first. Just because the police catch most of them doesn't mean my daughter won't get hurt. I'm not going to gamble with her safety like that. Besides, even if they did catch the guy, my daughter is delicate. If anything were to happen to her before they caught him... I understand, but we can't be sure the money will bring her home safe. Well, there's no sense in just talking about it. Here, take a look at this. Is that Stardust? Interesting. Still, can't you just trace the email to find out who the kidnapper is? They used my daughter's cell phone. I wrote back, but I guess they turned it off. Would you mind sending a copy of that phone to my phone? That photo to my phone, just in case? Oh, yeah, sure. Thanks. Sorry, but my business has turned me into a bit of a skeptic. So, how much were you looking to borrow? The kidnapper's asking for 100 million yen. I scraped up 70 million by cleaning out my account and borrowing the rest from the bank. And now you need the remaining 30 million. That's correct. I heard you can make it happen without any interest or collateral. Well, I do have a few conditions. If you can pass my test, the loan is yours. No interest, no collateral. Thank you so much. I'll do anything you ask. Anything, please help me. Alright, but you have to pass my test first. We don't have much time, so let's get to it. Hana-chan, would you run a check for me on that Nishihama guy? I want to look into how his business is holding up as well. Sure thing, Chief. Hang on. Let's see. Here we go. It says here he lives with his wife and one daughter. The daughter's in high school. High school, huh? That sounds about right. Nishihama-san has no criminal record. Oh, but his daughter's been taken in a few times. Maybe she runs with a dangerous crowd. Anything else? Nishihama runs a consulting business and it appears to be doing alright. He has an average amount of debt. It's about to become over average. Interesting. A kidnapping strikes a completely ordinary family. I got the contract. This should do the trick, right? That looks fine, thanks. Looks like you passed the test. No interest? No collateral? Deal's a deal. I'll lend you 30 million as promised. However, I can't give you such a large sum right this second. It's not like I have it lying around. I'll send it over to the exchange point. It's safer that way. I suppose you're right. Then we're all set for today. I'll be waiting for your call. Alright. I guess I'll head home then. Just... Please don't let me down on that 30 million yen. Hana-chan, could you get the money ready? I have a feeling he'll be calling sooner rather than later. Yeah, okay. But are you really going to lend it to him? He's one shady customer. Well, he passed the test, so now I've got to uphold my end of the deal. You wouldn't want a liar for a boss, would you? That is the least struggle to pass a test ever. The test came and went so quick that I basically already forgot what it was. I guess not. I'm gonna step out for a moment. Take care of that money, okay? Sure thing. Be careful out there. What could go wrong? Oh, most things. Everyone's buzzing about forex, foreign currency trades. Why not see how it can make your savings grow? We recommend our foolproof principal-protected forex plan. You literally have nothing to lose. Interested parties are invited to join one of the CEO's forex info seminars taking place throughout the day. We look forward to seeing you there. Ask for the president's cashback special. Steel trading, Senrio Avenue. Guarantee of principal. Sheesh. People still fall for this currency exchange crap. Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing who's running this dog and pony show. Guess I could head over to Senrio Avenue for a few laughs at some point. That was the other quest? Because there was like a... It was a little hard to make out, but it definitely looked like there was 2 overlapping question marks here. The fate of the 30 million yen. This is the highest number on the thing. Or lowest number, I guess. It's the closest one to being like quest number 1. I guess I just wait for that to happen. Alright. Let's head up to Theater Square then and pick up another quest. Because it's there. Or I'm already done with it and we're back to this. Sky Finance. Akiyama speaking. Akiyama-san, I got a call from the kidnapper. And? Where does he want to make the exchange? Park Boulevard. There's a taxi stand by the Kamurocho Hills construction site. A taxi stand? Yeah, he said to put the money in a cab. Then he'll tell me where my daughter is. I see. Okay then. Let's meet in front of the Millennium Tower. I'll bring the money right over. Come to the lockers on Tahai Boulevard. Sure. I'll see you there. We have multiple things going on in Millennium Tower. Gotta be careful not to accidentally trigger the main story. A taxi stand, huh? Wonder if the kidnappers muzzled the guy. Anyway, I'd better head back to the office and get that money from Hana-chan. It just left. Okay. That's definitely an idea. Deposit the money into the taxi, it takes off, you lose complete track of where it is or what's going on. And then, boom. Probably just con them and don't tell them what they want, actually. Hana-chan, is the money all set?
Hi.
Yep, 30 million yen. I put it in a briefcase for you. Thanks. Appreciate you always being on top of things, it helps a lot. Apparently, the exchange point is the taxi stand near the Kamurocho Hills construction site. Well, it's your money, Chief. I'm not going to tell you how to use it. I'm sorry. I always make you go along with my crazy plans. Don't worry about it. I do this job because I want to. Just be careful, alright? You have a habit of getting caught in shady deals. I know, I will. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got a date over at the lockers. What a bizarre arc for a person to go through. Where at one point he's a homeless person, and then at another stage he's like so detached from having to actually do real work that he basically just like instead of doing real work he's just like playing money games with people. Here I thought I'd be living the dream. Huh? Why do I look so down? Well, I came all the way here onto the land of the cherry blossom trees to study Japanese, but half the people in this town don't even speak it. Especially when you go west to Champion District or Little Asia. What's Asia doing in my Japan? Because Japan's... Asia... Okay. I tried to go in, but they yelled at me in some foreign language and shooed me away. This is Japan! Speak Japanese! The irony of a foreign person coming in and being mad at people not speaking Japanese. Guess once I master Japanese, I'll have to start learning Chinese. Why can't anything be easy? You're allowed to just not understand everybody. What? I can't go in the porn alley. Oh, here I go. I was like, what do you mean I can't go in the porn alley? We have such memories here. Where's the vending machine? I need to sneak the vending machine to children. A real thing that happened. Why can I pick up trash in this game? Ew, it's just soft garbage. Why am I doing this to myself? These just have drinks in them. There's not even a porn. I do feel like I recognize some of these. I think I might have one of those in my fridge, actually. I'm not sure. They could all just be made to look like stuff, too. They're familiar, though. This is definitely where they put a blinky thing, usually. Did I already get it, maybe? Maybe they don't repeat the slots. There's a decent enough excuse to just go back to using the coin locker anyway. This area is relatively dense with objectives. So I could, if I'm not careful, I could just end up triggering the wrong quest. Oh my god. Have I used a single consumable yet? Maybe one? Gravity converter. That seems a bit out of place. The Eye of the Dragon. Ah, I see you've been waiting. Sorry I took so long. No trouble at all, so long as you brought the money. You did bring the money, right? Got it right here. Care to take a look? Oh, no. That won't be necessary. I trust you, Akiyama-san. You sure? Alright, here you go. Actually, there's one more favor I'd like to ask of you. Another one? What is it this time? Would you mind coming with me to give this to the kidnapper? I'm too scared to go by myself. But you can't just show up with some random guy. What'll the kidnapper do to your daughter if he sees me? Huh? Well, it's a risk, but I just can't go by myself. I'm begging you. Please come with me. I can't handle this much money alone. Is the goal to kidnap me now? Alright, I'll come along. Thank you so much. It's right this way. Just follow me. He's running. What's going on? He's gonna probably try to kill. Oh, there was a light. The cutscene revealed a glimmer. It's really funny to me how the cutscenes just reveal the collectibles to you one by one. I wonder if they make a point to have every single collectible show up in a cutscene sooner or later. I think the goal is to kidnap me next, and then they can get more money out of me. This is where the kidnapper said to go. He said to give the money to... Excuse me, are you Nishiyama-san? Yes, that's me. Yes, well, I was told to deliver a briefcase. Oh, yes, of course, this is the one. Gotta say, I don't usually do this kind of thing. I'm not a delivery man, you know. Pardon me, friend. Do you know where you're taking that? Not yet. He said he'd call later to let me know. That said, I'd better get going. Well, so long. So he's just a bystander, probably? Or is the kidnapper just pretending? Hello? Yes, this is Nishiyama. It's the kidnapper. Yeah, no, I get that. You didn't have to... That was a long animation. Yes, I gave it to the taxi driver. Now where's my daughter? Where's Miki? Huh? The bathroom in West Park. Hey, wait a second. Don't hang up. Hey! I mean, you might have already got your answer. He said she's in the bathroom in West Park. We're going into Majima territory. Oh. Miki! Miki, are you alright? Did he do anything to you? No, I'm fine. Thanks, Dad. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness you're okay. Dad, who's this? This is Akiyama-san. He lent me some money and, well, Might say he saved your life. You do want to thank him. Thank you very much for saving me, Akiyama-san. Sure. Now about your repayment date. Well, the thing is, I gave nearly all I had to the kidnapper, along with the money you gave me, that is. If you want me to pay you back right away, it's going to be quite the challenge. Though there's no interest on that loan, right? That was our agreement, yes. Could you please sign or stamp this promissory note? Oh, sure. There, it's done. Thank you kindly. Okay then, I need to get this back to the office. Thank you, Akiyama-san. I'll be sure to pay you back someday. She seems awful cheerful given the circumstances. Oh well, guess I'll head on back. Oh, it's Hana-chan. Hello? Hi, Chief. Is the girl okay? Better than okay. Girl was downright bubbly. Odd for someone who'd just been kidnapped. Yeah, there's definitely something fishy going on. I mean, putting the hostage in a bathroom before the deal goes through? What if Nishiyama never handed the ransom? Things like that. It's a strange one, alright. Do you think he might have been pulling a fast one on you? Maybe. Either way, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Huh? The family came together to work this scam. What would drive people to those lengths? There's that bad habit of yours, Chief. What's the harm? I'm just gonna poke around for a little. Let me give you some data then. I'm looking through the cab company's trip records now. Here we go. Yep, this is fishy, alright. The taxi that picked up the ransom money. It looks like it did a circuit of Kamurocho, then stopped near Children's Park on Shichifuku. Wow, Hana-chan. You looked all that up for me? I was kind of curious myself. Besides, I don't much care for tricking people, or seeing them get tricked. That sounds like you, alright. Children's Park on Shichifuku Street, huh? Alright. I'll go take a look. I don't need to check where that is. I remember Children's Park, even if I briefly mixed it up with the most frequently used early game park at that one time. Oh, more tutorials for experience.
Oh man, these DVDs are amazing. Truly the most priceless of valuables. I can't stop staring at them. I've got to memorize everything about them.
Yep. You can look at them, and I believe the DVDs sometimes give you skills or something.
Yes, this one. I just need to glance at the packaging to know the beauties lie within. I've got to stare harder though. I need every molecule burned into my retinas.
Why are you saying this out loud to another human being? Hey, thanks for all the great beer and liquor. You should come join us for a picnic when the cherry blossoms start blooming. We can do more drinking. Oh, but you seem like you got lots of enemies, Akiyama-san. We can keep you protected until springtime, but you better start bringing drinks for the other guys too. Allies. By eating and drinking at certain stores or helping certain people with their problems, you gain allies. These allies may tell you about special menus or help you when you get into battles around town. Ooh, is that the heat actions where somebody pops out and helps you? Was that... That was Kiwami 2, I think? Yeah. Was when we encountered that mechanic last. I swear to God, if they make a sequel to Judgment, it better have a second fucking map. That is the longest game I've ever played by this company, and it only was in Kamurocho. And it's like, why are you doing this to me, man? I've played multiple games that have at least have Sotenbori. One of them had Okinawa. How are you gonna have the longest game you've ever made be just fucking Kamurocho? It's like, all right, man. All right. Anyway. You don't have to worry about a thing when you walk around here. But if it does get scary, you'll have to get by with a gift. Yeah, that reminds me, in the first episode we had somebody that wanted a drink. It's probably an ally. Gotta get back to that at some point. Take me to the children's park. A normal request from a normal person. So it was all a con. Can I catch them? Are they in the dumpster? Hey, you got a second? Are you Miki Nishihama-san's friend?
Yes, I am. Who are you?
Well, I know her father, you see, and I could have sworn I heard you say he fooled someone. What's that about?
Oh. Well, I don't know if I should say, but there's this, like, urban legend, you know, about a legendary loan shark who gives out money for free right here in Kamurocho. I mean, he'll kill you if you don't pay up, but, like, if you manage to really pull the wool over his eyes, you can get by without paying a single yen.
Why do I sound like a fucking yokai? Huh. A legendary loan shark, you say?
Word is, Miki's dad totally fooled this guy and made off with a buttload of cash. Maybe like 200 million or something? No. But like, Mr. Nishihama has his own company and stuff, so I thought for sure it was just a rumor. Then again, he started buying all these brand name clothes, like a bunch of jewelry, so maybe it's true after all.
I see. Thanks, I think I get it now. He's going to be dead by morning. Well, they're not exactly trying to cover it up. Fancy clothes and jewelry in Kamurocho must be Les Marches. I should go check it out. We really visit some of the same locations rapid fire, don't we? Makes the characters seem less clever for being able to denote, like, oh, it must be that place. That's the thing where that stuff is. It's like, oh yeah, the place we've been to, like, 4 times in the last 2 hours. The world revolves around Les Marches. Well then, Les Marches it is. Hurry shop. Oppo. Am I going the right way? Am I mixed up here? Oh, there's the map. And then the list. It's behind me, okay. I thought something was wrong. Like, I'm vaguely where I'm supposed to be, but something's wrong. Oh, Akiyama-san. Well, if it isn't Miki Nishihama.
Miki? I don't know any Miki.
Whoa. She's fast. Might as well follow her. Oh, we're not doing a chase sequence? She's gonna get away! That guy's gonna attack me. No. No. No.
Oh, you gonna piss your pants?
No, I just don't want to deal with your shit.
Are you here for the forex information session? Thank you very much.
No. I'm not interested. Wait. I'm afraid to fail the quest because I haven't saved for a while. So I think we're about to get a little distracted because if I say I'm not interested, it might be a permanent thing. It's a little vague. Then it's not like a maybe later or anything. It's like I'm not interested. And like I feel like that's a full decline. And I might fail the quest, and then I'd have to reload this entire hour. Oh god. Sure, let's get interrupted and break the continuity a bit. I am a little interested in forex. Yes, I came by to learn more.
Thank you very much. Please, right this way.
Where the fuck did she go? Oh well. Gonna be a little harder to find her now.
We appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to visit us here at CL Trading. I am Saki, the company president, and I'll be conducting your information session.
Wow, an audience with the president himself.
Indeed. I'm very excited about the products we have to offer. First, may I have your name?
It's Akiyama.
Thank you, Akiyama-san. Now, Akiyama-san, what exactly is this forex?
Now, Saki... I just subbed in all the wrong words even. Now, Saki-san, what exactly is this forex thing anyway?
Well, we're in the middle of a foreign exchange boom these days, with all kinds of products on the market, but ours is truly a cut above the rest. Are you familiar with how forex works? You make a small investment and convert it into several times that amount in foreign currency. You can expect high returns, 10 or even hundreds times your original investment. Ah, but you can just as easily lose 10 or 100 times your original investment too. You're absolutely right. I see you know a thing or two about this after all. Those losses can be a real problem. Now, with your average forex trade, any loss becomes the responsibility of the trader who put up the money. But we're different. We have absolute faith in our forex investing system, so if one of our trades should fail, you can rest assured that we'll cover it. So the investor gets nothing but profits. Exactly. Our company takes responsibility for all trades. The investor doesn't have to worry about a thing. And at 30 to 40% profitability on a monthly basis, our results speak for themselves. The handling fee is just 1% of the profit, so you can see how you stand to gain. None of this sounds reasonable at all. So my money would increase by 29% every month with absolutely no losses. Neat. And for a limited time, invest at least 1 million yen with us right now, and you'll receive 200,000 yen cash back. Cash back? That's just like asking for 800 million then. Whatever. Wait, the trick here is they don't guarantee that your money will go up. They just guarantee that you won't somehow make negative money. But I guess that they I guess they did guarantee. I guess they did guarantee that they'd cover the loss. I was thinking of it in terms of debt, like you would somehow accrue a great amount of debt, so you would suddenly owe money instead of having zero. But I think they might mean zero is what they cover. I thought there was a loophole here in their logic where it's like, aha, if your money falls to zero, that's too bad. And they have like potentially like a near 100% failure rate. And they just take all your money and be like, oh yeah, oh man, bummer that it's all gone. Whoopsie. They might even just lie about it because they just take it for themselves. Well, add that 200,000 to your investment, making your profit that much greater. Oh, quote unquote cash back, and that it's happening in imaginary space with your investment and not actually cash back. 1 million yen. Right here, right now? Oh, well, it's not as though we were expecting you to walk around town with 1 million yen in your wallet. That's why we're offering low-interest loans, so you can get your feet wet in the world of forex without dipping into your savings. Ah. Here's the real trap then, huh? So they get you to invest via a loan that charges interest. That's how they actually make money off of you. Ah, I see. Forex and loans both, who knew? That concludes my presentation on our company's Forex products. Do you have any questions? It sounds like I'd make out like a fat rat, but does your company profit from this? Yes, we're grateful for the many clients who've invested with us. Our company is growing, and our profits are constantly on the rise. Even though you only make 1% of the profits? Ah, so you spread the profits thin and wide. That's one way to do it. Did, you have any other questions? If something should happen, will I get my money back I originally invested? But of course, our company compensates for any loss with its own money, so our initial investment will never decrease. Provided the company stays in business, you mean? What I want to know is, what if the company goes under? Can I still recover that deposit? Would it be a trust account? Is the investor's money kept separate from the company funds, stashed away nice and safe in a bank somewhere? He's sweating. He's nervous about me getting closer to the actual scam here. Yes, of course, at Tojo Bank. Sound like you made that up. Tojo Bank? Are you sure you don't mean Tojo Trust? Oh, yes, that's the one, my mistake. Your investment is deposited at Tojo Trust, where it's safe and sound. So what do you think? Have I convinced you of our program's many benefits yet? I think I'll pass. I can't say I'm entirely convinced. I'm gonna have to pass. Huh? Hey! Wait just a moment, please, sir. You can't just leave like that. Not after hearing me out this far. Why not? You can't stop me. Oh, here we go. Our entire staff will use any means necessary to convince you to sign a contract. Even excessive force. Wow, there goes all pretense, huh? I'm gonna break your glasses on your face, and then you're gonna thank me, or I'm gonna do it again. How's everyone doing? Having a good day? Punchy, 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 and that's that character. Beginning and end. That was the entirety of his role in this fight scene. Hope you didn't miss it. I'm gonna use a whole table on you, sir. Friend! You can file that under P for pain, an I for injury, so many options, V for violence. I'm so sorry. Won't you please forgive me? Right after I burn your business down? Now, this is quite the dilemma. I could always tell the police you tried to bully me into a bum deal. No, please, anything but that. Here, maybe this will help smooth things over. Is it 1,000,000 yen? It's 40,000. That is as much as I had. Judging from this, I imagine you guys haven't been doing all that well with this scam, huh? I'll let it slide this time, but if you try this nonsense again, I think you catch my drift. Yes, sir. I'm so very sorry. Everything will be completely legit from now on. No, I don't think it will. See you next chapter. Or next game? I don't know. Ooh, not quite enough for a level. We'll get there. Well, that one was a quickie. Where the hell'd she go?